Hey guys, Lindera here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see my other videos. Today we're back in The Sims and we're building, so let's get to it. Okay, so we are building an apartment, and it's going to be an apartment inspired by winter, and I really wanted to do this a little bit different because this is the apartment that I used for I think it was the Halloween apartment as well. I don't know, it's just a nice small apartment and I like that, so yeah. But this is built on 17 Culpeper House lot in San Myshuno. It ends up being 2 bed, 1 bath. It ends up on the gallery as 29,752 simoleons. But don't forget, you have to replace walls. So you're probably going to need, like, just go with 30,000. And it will be available for download on my gallery. My ID is Lindera Shadow. So right now we've got the floor plan. Now I'm just picking out lights. I kind of really wanted stuff that kind of reminded me of winter and snow. I'm in the south, we don't get much of that, if any, so was really wanting to have that wintry, snow, cold type of feel here. And I mostly stick to I think I do stick to the colors of white and blue. I really do just love, that's where I go when I think of winter, is white and blue, so that's where I went. And I went with these windows from Lovestruck, and then I think I grabbed a couple of the smaller ones. I grabbed a couple of small ones as well. It's definitely going to stick out with this building, but, you know, I think that it looks best from the inside, and that's what I wanted, so that's where I went. Now, as far as the, living area, it's pretty small. It's definitely small. I did go with some tile. I wanted something that gave me like the wintry Jack Frost type feel, so that's why I went with this blue one. And then for the flooring, I just went with a simple white. This is base game. Yeah, not much there. And then I did go with the paranormal wood floor for the rest of the spaces. So yeah, then just gonna grab that tile for the bathroom. I forgot to put it in there in the first place. And then it came time for the walls, so I kind of just painted everything pretty much white just to start with, and then I figured I'd figure out a way to I'd figure out what else I wanted. So putting on the color filters for blue and white, definitely wanted that. And then I really like this one, and I think that's from For Rent, and it just, I don't know, it just really worked for me for this main area. And there's going to be a lot of different shades of blue, but I really do like it. And then that wallpaper in the main bedroom, I kind of like it because it kind of looks like it has snowflakes on it. So yeah. And then as far as the kids' bedroom, I did go with this tile from High School Years. I don't know, I just really like the different shades of blue and all that, so I really did think that fit. Up in this hallway, I'm going to put out this coat and hat rack, and then some shoes. Definitely had to get the shoes in. And then I also put out an umbrella stand. I don't know if you use an umbrella for the snow, but I could see it happening. And then I wanted a painting, so I did go and grab this one from Seasons. I mean, it's a literal snowflake. I had to. And then as far as the rug went, I wanted something a little bit bigger than those ones that you usually put at the door, but I still wanted something that kind of gave me the winter feel, so I went with black and white and gray here. I don't know, it just kind of looks like snow to me. And then over here by the door, well, first I grabbed this is from that free holiday pack, and it's just like a little picture of a reindeer in a snowy woods. Then by this door, I just did not really know what to put. And I ended up putting, I believe, the thermostat and the burglar alarm. Because there was not really anything that was jumping out to me. I mean, I could have put some plants or something, but it's winter, so I didn't really feel like that was necessary. And yeah, okay, I did put out the thermostat and the burglar alarm there. And then just doing a quick save, you never know. Don't want to lose all the progress. And gonna move on to the kitchen. I've just pulled out like a simple white fridge and a white stove, but then that fridge wasn't really white, so I I went back and I grabbed a different one that I thought would fit better. And then just kind of trying to figure out how to lay it out. Again, really wanted blue or white cabinets. I was thinking this one from Base Game because it's like a light blue, but then I was like, it doesn't really match the other light blue that I have. Maybe white would be better, and I'm kind of glad with that choice. I did go with these from the Home Chef Hustle stuffed pack. Then just going to put in a sink. And then looking at curtains, yeah. Curtains were interesting for this place. I did grab that one. That's from a kit. I don't know which one. Yeah. And then as far as this other window goes, I put these out. I believe these are from high school years. Definitely was trying to get them to, like, go a little higher, but it just wasn't wanting to go. And so I decided to go with a different one. I just went with that one from Cats and Dogs. Putting out a trash can because, even though you have one in the building, it's always nice to have one in your apartment so you don't have to go out constantly. And then as far as the dining table, I wanted something a bit bigger than like maybe the little square ones or the little round ones. I went with this one that is from the bowling stuff pack. I don't know, I really like it. With the blue and the white, and then just some white chairs, some blue flowers, I just thought it looked good. And then just kind of looking through to see what other paintings and such. I did grab this one. This is another variations of that season one. Moving on to where the living room is going to be. I kind of wanted like a divider, but I didn't want a half wall. Trying to figure out where a divider could, like where it is in the catalog, I have no idea. So I just typed in divider to find one. And I ended up going with this one. I believe this is, I think it's from Get Famous. I just really like the patterns on it. I think that works so well. I did grab this TV. I believe it's from an event. I think it was from the Christmas event, but it has a literal snowy forest, so I had to. Absolutely had to. And then just trying to find some sort of table to go under here. I did grab this dark blue just to start bringing in some more of the blues. I do put out a gaming system, a little bookshelf, and I think of plants. Yeah, I put out this one because it looks like a little Christmas tree, and that's about when you're doing all of that, so yeah. And then just going to go and find a couch. Honestly, just trying to figure out which one I want. I went with this one that's from another kit. I do not know the kits by their icon yet. Maybe someday. But then just kind of looking for a rug. I went with this one from Horse Ranch because that definitely gives me the snowy vibes. And then just putting out these pictures. I'm telling you, sometimes these pictures make me put in a cheat. Sometimes they don't. So I don't know what's up there. But moving on to the bathroom, it's just going to be really simple. Just a shower, a sink, a toilet. I did not like that shower, so I did go with this one. But yeah, shower, sink, toilet, and then I think I have a fake laundry hamper in here. Because I did not put laundry, but I didn't want the sinks on both sides, so yeah. Just going to put in the toilet paper now. And I do think I put in a curtain, but I'm not certain of that. Just putting out the soap, the toothbrush, trying to figure out what to put over here, and I did put out this. I'm pretty certain that that's a fake laundry basket, but you never know. So, putting in a mirror. I did grab this one for over here, but then I decided not to use it. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't really like it, maybe. And then just putting in a mirror. I'm gonna grab a towel for over here. This one right here is a 2 set of towel. Just trying to get it to where I want it and trying to just to think, okay, what do I want? And then it was like, oh wait, we have those bags that are from the Everyday Clutter kit, I believe. And I really wanted those to go onto the wall because I know that we have some blue ones. And then I was thinking about the shelf, but I just didn't really like that shelf in the bathroom for this one. Yeah, these bags right here. I really wanted those to put up on the wall, and then I'm just going to put it in the curtain. Moving on to the kid bedroom. I knew that I wanted a child, not a teen. and not a toddler. So just kind of looking at the different curtains and things. Yeah. I think I changed them like a few times. I'm not certain of that though. Oh, I just got rid of those windows altogether. That's probably because I knew what bed I wanted to use and it had like a canopy. So yeah. I definitely wanted this season's bed. I just had to figure out which one I wanted. And this one, I know it has black, but I think it works. Going to put out that high school years table. And then just kind of looking around for something to put on top. I did put out this acorn from the Enchanted by Nature pack. And then this decal, it fits. I really wanted to use the snowman somewhere, but I just could not fit that in. I just did not like it as much. And then I know that we have these snowflake decals. And I was thinking that that would look really, really nice in the room. But once I got to putting them out and playing with them, I'm going to put them on this wall too, but I end up not liking them, and I end up not keeping them. It just took me a moment. I had to take a step back and go, I really don't like how this is looking. So just kind of trying to figure out what else I could put. I was thinking maybe this tree had a snowy version, but it does not, unfortunately. I'd already used the Seasons painting multiple times. I did not want to do that again. Just really trying to figure out, okay, what else can I use? I did put up this because I knew I was going to have a desk in here. So that's what I'm really just trying different paintings over on this wall just to see what I might like and all that. And that painting from Life and Death would have worked. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. So just trying to honestly figure out what to put, and it was a struggle. But then I ended up finding, well, I put these lights above the bed because they're like, I think, snowflake lights, and just too cute not to. And then I think I ended up putting a tapestry over there. I'm not fully certain. I did want the I did put out the aprons because they have a snowflake version. But yeah, I think I ended up putting a tapestry. Yeah, this one from Jungle Adventure because it's white and blue and it fit. So moving on, I'm going to put out a desk, and I put out the one from the kids' room pack. And then they're going to get a chair, and this is like the only computer in the house. But in my opinion, I was thinking that the parent has a laptop that they carry around, so they didn't need a desk. They kind of just work wherever. I put out some books and then that little flower thing, and then I really wanted something else, so I put out this craft table, and I think, okay, yeah, I put out the cat Blarfy and a toy box over there. And honestly, I kind of just called it at that, I think. I was looking to see if there was any other decals. I did put out that Freezer Bunny and the winter coat. I just really liked that one. And I didn't really want this to be a Christmas type build, so I did not put out the Christmas tree. But looking for some curtains for over here, I really wanted like maybe some white, so I did put in this white one. And then just trying to figure out, okay, what bed do I want to use? I did go back to the filters for like blue and white. Really wanted to use something that screamed winter. That would have worked, but I just wasn't feeling it. Honestly, then we have the Seasons beds, and I think I ended up going, I thought I ended up going with the white and black one, but I just ended up going with this white one apparently. And then just a couple of little white nightstands. So you have room for like 3 Sims here. More if you put in a cat or dog. I really wanted some sort of rug. I forgot the rug over here. But I wanted something that conveyed winter and all that. I do not remember what I ended up going with though. I think I just went, that one. I don't think it actually changed colors though, like I wanted it to. And then I just put this blue one over here. So that one in the kids' room might be green. 'Cause I don't think it actually changed like I wanted to. I put out these 2 lanterns though, because that definitely gives me winter vibes. And then over here on this dresser, I'm just going to put out a bit of clutter. I put out these books in the white and blue. Trying Trying to think what else I put out, but I was thinking about Nutcracker, but that's, again, not really Screaming Winter. So I did put out these 2 giraffes. And then I believe I put out a plant. Yeah, these blue flowers was perfect. And then I just put out a mirror over here in this corner. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.